Schools are at risk of not opening for the third term in September if the government fails to address issues affecting teachers within the next 7 days.
September, if nothing happens, then we will inform the Ministry of Labour that work is withdrawn and it will be very difficult to take back teachers to class.
The Kenya Union of Post-Primary Teachers KUPPET has issued a stand warning demanding that the government employs and pays 46,000 junior secondary school teachers and 20,000 intern teachers by the end of July.
We hope and expect that teachers will receive their confirmation letters by the end of this month and forward their upgraded July salaries to be reflected in their bank accounts next week.
KUPPET expressed concern over the government's plan to reduce the budget, impacting the implementation of the 2021-2025 collective bargaining agreement. They described the move as baffling and detrimental to the education sector.
If they have not issued circular of how they have promoted teachers according to the CPA by this week, then it means they will not do it. Now we are telling them that that is sitting on a time bomb. Come September, Labour is withdrawn.
The National Assembly Education Committee is also feeling the heat. They had previously vowed to fight for increased allocations towards employment, implementation of the CBA and the teacher medical scheme. However, the proposed supplementary budget, if passed without changes, threatens to debilitate the education sector with significant deficits in capitation. Junior secondary education has a 15 billion shillings deficit, with 1 million grade 9 learners missing out on capitation come next year, following zero capitation. Free-day secondary schools also have a deficit of 12.768 billion shillings, a crisis that will see students receive 18,757 shillings instead of 22,244 shillings of capitation.
If we were to say what can we live with, I can say with the capitation that we have given to our secondary schools, if nothing was to happen, we can live with it. I know we have a shortfall of around 12 billion shillings, but we can live with it. We shall see how to engage with our head teachers so that, because the average is around 19,000 shillings per kid. In January, when we don't have Form 1, it will go up to around 20,000 shillings per kid. We can live with that, Chair. The one which we cannot live with is for junior school, because a whole class has been excluded. A whole of grade 9 that will be coming in January is excluded. That is where we think we need to look for resources to deal with that. We are running short of 622,000 shillings in our primary schools. If nothing was to happen, I think this is one area where we can also try to see how we can be able to spread that shortfall across.
Meanwhile, infrastructure has received zero budgets, while school feeding program stares at pending bills. Harriet Chimea, K24.